Hello fellow traders, Paul Lemel, Big Kahuna Trading Club. Got a long-term cycle breakout finally on AXSM. This one's been chopping around inside of that TY-3 cycle for a while, and we got a real good cycle set up. Let's go ahead and break it down. This one actually came off of a deuterium trade back in 2020. My trading partner caught it. I missed out on it. It was actually a very prime setup. This one thing exploded on the left-hand side of the cup. 366% in a couple months, and then we've just had a lot of chop in the cup to be expected after that big. This was actually a 50 BMI on the left hand side, so that's what happens when you get huge gains. You got a lot of time to work out that overhead supply. So the first cycle line, Cat 1, was a TM5 cycle, 12 to 15 month cycle. Got out of that and then printed a TY2. That's a 3.5 year cycle. And you can see once you got a breakout of it, a little bit of a head fake, but it came back, retested that trough breakout, which held. And so there's a price squeeze right there. And so you head up TY3 set. That's a 5 to 7 year cycle. And then pull back in here. Basically, this is a TD13 cycle on the weekly, which is a 95 to 110 day daily cycle. But the first dump on over probably about 4 to 7 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 weeks, it pretty much stayed inside of that after that. So when we got out here to that 95 to 110 cycle, you can see the price squeeze was holding. Even this little pop down through here, just wick down through that, just basically was retesting the heck out of that 100 PPP. So we're up 50% off of that retest of 100. And so we're probably going to be building a PBC zone up here. I mean, it could be a few months of that. But right now, this is probably a pretty opportune place to buy, assuming there's no pending drug trial news. Sometimes you might want to wait till after that. But cycle-wise, it looks real good. So as far as the psychological price points on the pullback, first one on TM5 was a $20 PPP. Retested right down, a little bit of air in that. Actually, this right here was below 20, and just retest it. And we got the pop out of the TY2, came back to retest the $50 PPP with a little bit of air in it. Then pop up to the over the 100 PPP and back and retest the 100. So right now there's a prime PPP zone there at the 150 mark. Very strong PPP zone, so don't be surprised if we get a little congestion there for a few weeks on it. Let's look at some cycle-based price targets. Okay, looking at some cycle targets, the cycle off the low channel was a TM7 cycle. That's a 27 to 33 month cycle. So that north channel is right there around 154 or so, just about ready to hit that again. And so once we get outside of that, the target up here will be about a 50% to hit the X channel, the TM7X. Let's look at some more targets based on outside of that, probably about close to 300 or so on the TM7-2X. That would be close to 100% if it hit it. But again, I think we need some more base building outside of the breakout. Could take a few weeks to a few months. Just be aware of that. But cycle-wise, it looks pretty good. And let's look at the stock rating on it. Okay, stock rating on AXSM is B-88. Risk profile is a B. And the BMI vector 50 on the BMI and 1 on the VR. TY3 cycle trade, and again a current market rating A- holding, and still a little bit tenuous, but it may hold here. We will see next few days. So again, if you want to learn more about the market rating, go to bigkunatradingclub.club/market-rating. So that wraps it for AXSM Axsome Therapeutics. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.